Hey everyone, welcome back. How are you guys today? I am doing quite fabulous. Today is another day of Christmas, and today is going to be, as you've seen by the title, it is going to be a green glitter tutorial. Now, mind you, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but you know what? Why do everything in your box? I mean, let's just play a little bit. It is Christmas, and for those of you who were like, well, I have green glitter too and I don't know what to do with it, I thought this was fun and different. This may not be for everyone. This may not be everybody's cup of tea, but that's okay. I also encourage you to step out of your box a little bit because after all, you gotta have a little bit of fun. I mean, this is definitely not something I would probably wear out on the streets to the grocery store. Well, maybe I would. But definitely for a fun party with your girlfriends, or you're going out with your husband to like an ugly sweater party. Not that this is ugly sweater makeup, because I'm just encouraging you, let's have a little bit of fun today. Let's just not be so square. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, it's got to be like this. No, it doesn't have to be like anything. It can be whatever you wanted to do. So this is what I wanted to do. This is what I created. A little green glitter makes everybody happy. It makes everybody sparkle. Even my husband was like, wow, that's really different. Stay tuned and let's just get started.
First, I'm going to start off by priming my lids with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I just really like this, and which is why I consistently use it. I usually use it in conjunction with some sort of a liquid eye base, but I'm just using my finger to apply this from my lid all the way up to my brow bone. As you saw, I also like to take it to my inner corner. Now we're going to take the Naked Basics palette, and we're going to take the shade in the middle. I think it's called Venus. It's just a matte cream shade, and I'm using a small blending lid brush, and I'm just applying that as a brow bone highlight as well, just to kind of cancel everything out and have a really nice clean base. Now I am taking the shade Naked 2. This is a cool toned brown. I just want to create a really nice shadow. I don't want a whole lot of drama going on with my eyeshadow. I just want to create some sort of contouring, a little bit of interest to the eye before we go in with the fun stuff. So I'm just blending that in my crease, kind of taking it up and out, and always blending up and out. Now I'm going to take the shade Faint, and this is still in that cooler toned family, but it's just going to deepen up that outer V and create a little bit of dimension. Sorry for that noise, that was my email popping up. And I'm just blending that with the MAC 217. Well, it's similar to a MAC 217, just kind of like a tapered blending brush. Now I'm going to just take a clean fluffy brush and blend the two of those together so that there are no harsh edges. This is the shade Venus. The other one was called WOS. But anyways, I'm packing this on my lid, not too intensely, just to kind of brighten up my lid, and so there's not, you know, like nothing there. So just putting it all over the lid and into the inner corner with a flat. This is a Sigma F70. I believe it's like a concealer brush, but I like to use it to apply my lid shade. Now I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is my favorite liquid pen type liner, and I'm going to be creating kind of a straight wing, just kind of straight out, not too far curved up. As you can see, just kind of draw a straight line across there. And now I'm taking the Makeup Geek gel eyeliner in the shade Mystic. This is a really pretty cream gel eyeliner, and this is going to be our base for the green glitter. This is going to help the color pop a little bit more. It's going to have something to stick to. It's just going to look better to have a green base versus nothing. So I'm taking an eyeliner brush, and all the way up to the wing portion I'm bringing the gel eyeliner so that there's no gaps. You want to fill it all in. Now I'm going to take a little glitter glue. This is the LA Splash waterproof glitter glue. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first. Then I'm going to take an e.l.f. small definer eyeliner type brush and stick it in the glue on my hand, and then trace right over the green gel eyeliner with the glue. This glue I actually got off Makeup Geek's website, and it works really well for glitter. Now every time I open this, I just can't help but smile. It is so pretty. I'm just going to take that same brush, dip it in the glitter, and then stick it to the glue. And just kind of trace it all the way down, making sure there's no gaps. And you know what? There wasn't a whole lot of fallout with this, which I was kind of shocked. I didn't have glitter all over my face. But because I had the glue still on the brush, it just seemed to be less messy. So a little tip there. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. This is just a Tweezerman eyelash curler. I actually think I need to get a new one because this one is seeming to get a little bit off. And now I'm going to apply a coat of Mally's Volumizing Mascara. I love this. I use this daily. Just going to apply a thin coat though because I'm going to go in with some false lashes. These are a lash I got. I think they're foreign, but they're similar to the Ardell Demi Wispies for reference. I just wanted a very bold, dramatic lash to match the bold drama going on underneath, so to kind of balance it out. Now I'm going to go in and prime my face with the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. This is a brand new primer being released on December 26th. It's so pretty. Cover FX is paraben free, cruelty free. It has a lot of skincare benefits built into it. I just love the finish and the glow that this primer gave my face. I was actually very, very impressed with it, and as you can see, my face is just glowing. It's so pretty. Now I didn't show you the foundation because I actually got a sample. This is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I don't know why I said it like that. I've owned this in the past and I didn't like it, but I wanted to give it a go again because I kind of take better care of my skin than I used to. I exfoliate a lot more. Before it kind of stuck to dry patches, but I really like it thus far, just based on the couple times I've worn it. Now for my concealer today, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is a very emollient concealer. It covers well. It does kind of crease on me, which is a bummer because I know everybody loves it and I don't know why it creases, honestly. But because it's so creamy, I'm just kind of blending it in with my finger first, getting it where I want it. And then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and make sure there's no creases and just kind of even everything out. To set all that, I'm going to be using the Cover FX Illuminating Powder. This is a really finely milled powder. It works great to set underneath your eyes. It's not heavy. It has very small particles of like little illuminations to it, so it just adds a little brightening effect underneath the eye, and it is so pretty. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier loose mineral powder and buffing that into my skin. This is just going to add not only a coverage, a barrier between my foundation and the rest of the world, and it's going to set my foundation, but it has a really pretty illuminating type property to it. A mineral powder just has that way to add some luminosity and some life to the skin. So if you have dull, lifeless skin, just setting your face with a mineral powder is going to add a little bit of a glow just because the crushed minerals are just naturally very illuminating. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Cover FX bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer. It has reddish type tones to it, which for me is my favorite kind of bronzer. It's not too yellow, it's not too orange. It really mimics what my natural tan is. And I'm using this to contour and warm up my skin. I've been using this Real Techniques contour brush lately, kind of like it. Just to kind of, it's soft and fluffy and it just really buffs it into your skin. This bronzer is beautiful too. I'm really impressed with it. And I'm just taking an e.l.f. Kabuki brush to warm up the rest of my skin and my gigantic forehead, as my husband says. It is rather large, but that's why I have bangs. Now for my eyebrows, I'm really have my method. I'm stuck on the Anastasia Dip Brow right now. I'm just going to kind of define the top, define the bottom, smush them together, and voila, I have big brows. Which I did go big today because I have a big eye look. I didn't want to go skimpy or it would look funny. For my blush and highlight, I decided to use the MAC Stereo Rose. It's kind of a 2-in-1, and that's me dropping my brush, making sure it didn't get on my white shirt because every time I wear white, I get something on it. No joke. So of course, I had only been wearing this shirt for about 15 minutes too at this point, but I am just using this as a blush and highlight today. Just wanted to have kind of like a glowy cheek. I love the color of this Stereo Rose. It's like a peachy, warm shade, and it just complements the green. I'm going to finish off my face with the Ambient Lighting Powders by Hourglass. I'm using Dim Light and the Incandescent Light in the trio here that you can buy, and I like to mix them together because it really just creates a very pretty glow. And now, of course, I need to set my face and just kind of liven her up with some MAC Fix Plus. Just really makes everything look like skin and beautiful. Now my Dior, oh, I just got this. Oh my Dior. I love this. I just picked this up. This is the Dior Extreme lipstick in the 260 Rose something. Really pretty, kind of sheer pinky color, but you can build it up, and it just is like a wash of gorgeousness on your lips.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought this was fun, something different. If you missed any of the prior 12 days of Christmas, they will all be listed down below. Stay tuned for tomorrow, which I believe is another tutorial coming your way. So I think that's all I have to share with you guys today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.